My wife, 32F, doesn't like when I, 36M, play with our children. We have a 15-month-old and a 2-year-old. Our oldest is just starting to get into imaginative play, and I'm loving it. I've always been an awkward, shy guy, but I feel free to be myself around him. It's honestly been pretty healing for me to just be goofy, and he absolutely loves it. I've noticed my wife acting strange when I play with him though, like kind of rolling her eyes or smirking when she thinks I'm not looking. I thought I was imagining it until yesterday. I was pretending to be a dog with our son. He put a collar on me, and I was having fun tugging on it, nudging him, barking. I know it sounds strange, but he was in tears from laughing so hard, so I wasn't really thinking of the optics. Then, he wanted me to put a ball in my mouth and follow him around. I looked over at my wife on the couch, ball in mouth, like, "Can you believe this?" And she rolled her eyes and said, "You're so weird," in a very snide tone. I felt all my self-consciousness coming back all at once, and I told my son we can play something else. Later that night, I asked her why she said that, and she doubled down. She says I've always played with the kids weird and it's childish. She doesn't like seeing her husband pretending to be a dog, and she doesn't know why I can't just play tag or stack blocks with them like a normal adult. This is really crushing me. Is this really how other adults feel too? Your kid is having the time of his life with you. My dad pretended to be a 3-legged horse. I'd ride on his back, and every time he got to his missing leg, I'd fly forward and fall off. He'd neigh and everything. It's a core memory that I treasure now that he's gone. Your wife is mean. This is a wife issue. She was probably raised in a home where adults didn't play with kids. She might be jealous of your kids but not emotionally aware enough to recognize it. Keep doing what you are doing. Your kids are happy and thriving, and that's what matters. I was extremely neglected as a child. My family basically provided food and shelter but no attention. I have a single memory of my mom playing with me. I grew up thinking that was normal. I have a hard time expressing myself or even forming bonds with people because I was left to my own devices and left to play alone all the time. It still impacts me to this day. I find it difficult to connect with others or form meaningful relationships or even just maintaining them when I finally do. Thank you for loving your kid enough to give him these memories. Don't ever let your wife make you feel bad for it. As another commenter said, please don't let her dim your light. It sounds like she is self-conscious and maybe a little jealous. Why is she so serious? Imagination play is so important to young growing minds. Your 32Y0 wife is the one acting juvenile with her judgy faces and eye-rolling. You're creating core memories, and playing with your kids like this will make them trust you more. They probably feel closer to you, and she could have some jealousy issues with that. Does she have her own means of bonding with them that you don't partake in? Maybe she should develop some playtime things that would make her feel special also, or maybe cooking with them, or art, etc. I'd be disappointed in my husband if he didn't play with our child like you do with your son. I'm sorry she has made you feel this way. Imaginative play is the best. Please don't stop, because I can promise your son will cherish those memories forever. My oldest has an imaginary monkey that I kick out of the house multiple times a day because, monkey's gonna get you. It's not weird what you're doing. Maybe she's a tad jealous that you made him laugh the way he did. Stacking blocks, boring. Playing into imagination is so fun. Tears of joy. What's the difference in playing horsey? Or dancing with stuffies? Don't let it dim your light. You are just having fun with your son. It's not harming anyone at all. My 19F boyfriend, 20M, keeps lethal injections around. How can I react to this? I have been dating my boyfriend for 1.5 years now. He has several mental illnesses such as severe OCD, anxiety, and autism. He has told me he is better because of medication and therapy, and he doesn't show any over-the-top symptoms. He is quirky, but I guess is quite pleasant to live with. Recently, I was at his house and he was fixing some furniture. He asked me to get something from his garage. I had to go digging around a bit. Before I did, I accidentally dropped a box which sounded like it contains glass. I opened the box to check if I had broken anything. Inside were some syringes and needles. There were small bottles full of a yellowish liquid, which some of the syringes also contained. There was also measuring equipment inside. It looked like a strange project. I was curious as to what this was. I didn't expect anything very bad. I showed the box to him and apologized for dropping it. He looked inside and exclaimed, "Just put it back." He seemed panicked though. I asked him what it is and he said, "I can't remember." I asked again, and he kept trying to snatch it off me. He was very annoyed and I knew he was hiding something, maybe an addiction, so I kept on arguing. I told him he has to trust me, and if it is nothing, then why is he defensive? He eventually gave up and started explaining, after I promised to understand and not judge. He said his mental issues make him worry and obsess excessively. He has bad mood swings which get extremely bad. He feels helpless, alone, he doesn't sleep for days and stays up thinking, he stops talking to everyone, etc. Years ago, he created something which will end his life quick. He said much of his improved mental health is owed to his lethal injections. They stop him from worrying because he can always reassure himself that there is an easy plan B if everything goes wrong. He took his injections everywhere in the past, but now has them tucked away. I asked him if he has used them, and he said he has gotten close many times in the past. I don't know how to react to this. I kind of understand, but it seems so off. I don't see him as normal anymore. He looked so proud about spending time and money creating lethal injections that it was almost freaky. It also clearly shows how suicidal he is and his fragile mental state. I'm really upset because he is such a good boyfriend, intelligent, kind, genuinely a good guy, etc. And as sad as his situation is, I don't know if I can live with him. How can I properly react to this situation? Too long did not read. I recently discovered that my boyfriend keeps homemade lethal injections around because he says it helps with his mental health. I don't know how to react to this information. This is way out of Reddit's pay grade. Me personally, I would not like to be with someone who's willing to kill themselves at any moment. Has he been to therapy or some professional for help regarding his thoughts? Because having that around isn't safe. I would be concerned for my own personal safety as well. Does his therapist know about this? That's something that should be discussed in therapy. This is serious. He is actively keeping lethal means around and has a history of suicidal behavior. That's not safe for him or you. You need to set clear boundaries and encourage him to get professional help immediately, as of right now. Like a therapist or psychiatrist. If you ever feel he talks about using them, call someone. Your safety and his life come first. I believe one of the traditional methods of lethal injection is potassium chloride, which is very easily obtainable as a salt substitute. You might want to keep your eyes peeled for a container of that or sodium nitrite, pickling salt. His possession of injections intended to kill human beings is deeply concerning, and his issues are clearly above your pay grade. He needs therapy. He should realize that the existence of this suicide kit carries with it the implication that it could easily become a murder kit, and that it is reasonable to be concerned for one's own safety in light of this. I think the only right reaction to this is very clear. He needs help. This can't be blamed on autism or OCD. I would honestly be a little scared of my own safety if I tried to leave. Maybe take a syringe and drug test it to see if he's being fully honest too? Regardless, he needs psychiatric help. There's nothing you can do. I'm not trying to be hateful, but it typically is the nice guys that are the ones you need to be the most aware of. Not to say men are bad, it's just easier to ignore red flags if he's doing the bare minimum a partner should do in a world full of people who don't. Don't ignore the red flags just because he does the bare minimum as a human. This isn't normal behavior. Suicidal men often decide the ones they love should die with them. Tread lightly. How do you get past watching your 26F significant other, 26 meters, doing their hobbies as a hobby? My boyfriend and I have been together for about 6 years now. I have a range of hobbies, from thrifting to crafting to yard sailing, as does he, with a range from hunting to video games to fishing to playing disc golf. Not many of our interests overlap, aside from eating. We're both foodies. As our relationship has progressed, my interests and hobbies have slowly dwindled. I don't go to yard sales anymore. I don't sew or draw or paint. I just watch my significant other because that's what he wants. He asks that I come with him to his hobbies so that we can spend time together, but I don't enjoy doing the things he does, so I just watch him or play on my phone. I used to ask him to come along with me to my hobbies, but he will tell me to my face afterwards what a horrible time he had, so I do my hobbies on my own. While it was fun at first, I am perpetually bored now. I am struggling to draw the line between hanging out and being there just to watch him because that's what he wants. I mentioned to him that I felt as though I wasted a lot of time lately just watching him, but he says that it wasn't a waste because we were spending time together. However, I feel no connection watching him do things he enjoys. If anything, I feel jealousy. I want to spend quality time with you, not just pass time near you. Let's look into other things we can both enjoy together, but also give each other the time and space to enjoy the things we individually like. As long as quality time is a priority on a regular basis, there shouldn't be a problem filling the rest of your time with whatever else you each want or need to. I hate it when people say this, but I think I'd reconsider this relationship. Does he seriously expect you to just sit there and stare at him while he does something he likes, and he never does anything you like? This is incredibly unhealthy. It's one thing if you hang out with him occasionally while he partakes in one of his hobbies. Keyword here is occasionally. It should not be to the point where you lose the opportunity to do your own hobbies. Tell him that you have no problem with hanging out with him when he does his thing, but that you also need time to do your own hobbies as well. And he should be 100% understanding of that, and truly be encouraging you to do your own thing as well. Also, the two of you really need to find something you can do together. Whether that is something new, or you can join in on one of his hobbies. And vice versa. Because it should not be you doing what he wants to do all the time. What do you mean how? Simply stop playing the role of his little pet and do whatever you want. Probably leave him also. This is just immature. You don't need to have common hobbies, but you should be making mutual compromises. Him expecting you to come and watch him as he's having all the fun sounds ridiculous. Tell him clearly that this isn't fun to you. Suggest to him that you try to find some common interests that you can both do together. My husband likes history and I like nature, so we do hikes to historical sites and we both enjoy it. This is more about communication and wanting to meet your partner in the halfway. I think first and foremost you should get back into some of the hobbies you've dropped off. Explain to him he doesn't enjoy your hobbies and you don't enjoy watching his. You can still support each other's interests without involving yourselves in it. If he's really worried about spending time together, maybe you should start doing date nights if you aren't. Since your interests don't overlap, often making time to set aside might help. You both like food, so restaurant exploring could be an option. Or if you both like to cook, you could do that. Cooking is either a great or awful couples activity. I don't want to see her anymore. How do I end it? 30M34F. Been dating a girl for 2 months and although she's lovely, I just don't want to do this anymore. She doesn't want to commit yet, as she doesn't know me well enough. But also acts like my girlfriend. Comments about other women. Getting upset if I haven't texted her in a day. Not being clear on if she wants kids or not. Asking me to compliment her, then getting annoyed when it's not good enough. I get she might see it going somewhere. But I don't anymore. She is a lovely girl. But I don't want this to go further. It's too much. And I don't think I want a girlfriend who's 34 and doesn't know if she wants kids. Honestly, I'm sick of feeling anxious about it. And I want to date others who might actually want a future I want. How do I end this? I don't think we are compatible. You are a lovely person and I know you'll meet someone who aligns with you more. I wish you all the best. Just be honest and tell her that you think you need to be done. You don't have to say, break up, if it's not official, but they need to know how you feel, not only for you but for them. It's way better than leading them on. Hey, it's been really great getting to know you, but I don't think we are compatible long term. I wish you all the best. Keep it short and sweet. No need to get into details. If she asks, just say, as I'm getting older, it's really important to me to find a partner who has the same wishes and priorities in life as I do. I don't think we're aligned on some topics that are really important to me. We both deserve to find our person. Not trying to be a dick, but dude, you're 30 and asking people if you should do it by text. Just call her at a minimum. Ideally in person would be better and more respected. Don't do it over text. If you respect her and do think she's a decent person, then treat her like that. Just tell her honestly that you find her signals are too mixed. She wants too much commitment from you but at the same time says she doesn't want to commit herself. She's unsure about kids, while you are sure, so you don't want to waste time. It's just not right for you. You can be blunt in a way that's not cruel. Just tell her directly but politely it's over for you. Then it's done. Honest, brief, kind and straightforward. Person, I've enjoyed getting to know you, or something honest and nice here, but this is not working for me, so I'm breaking up. Take care. Don't give a laundry list of reasons why, especially what is wrong with her. Keep it to I statements. Because this isn't working for me. Because I want something else. Because I am not happy. Honest, brief, kind and straightforward.